Hello everyone, here is our week 14 beginner lesson. We're going to do a 1-measure strum pattern with 8 note rests. So if you look at the rhythms we have, this note is a quarter note. It has a black head with a stem. That's like the beat that you tap. 2 of these are 8 notes. They're equivalent to 1 beat. So this is a half each, 1 and this is an 8th rest, half a beat of rest. So this pattern is down, down, up, rest, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So just practice that pattern. Mute your left hand strings and just try that pattern. So it's down, down, up, down, up, 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 down, down, up. Now we're going to put the chords to it. So your C chord is first. Add the chords to it this time. So let's just do this first line. Ready? And down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. C, down, down, up. G7, down, down, up. C, down, down, up, down, up. G7. The second line. So starting with the F, the pattern is down, up, rest, up, down, up, rest, up, down, up, rest, up, down, up, rest, repeat F, C7, F, C7, F, C7, F, C7, the minor scales. So remember, the minor scale is the major scale's darker counterpart. Where a major scale is considered happy, joyful, and upbeat, a minor scale is often felt as being sad, dark, and even brooding. Songs written in minor keys are some of the most beautiful ever written. The darker sound of a minor scale has the ability to communicate complex feelings that you can't always communicate through a major key. And you have 3 different types of minor scales. The natural is also called just the regular minor. Then you have harmonic minor and melodic minor. And we covered that in the previous week's lesson, week 13. So now we're going to the natural minor scale. The natural minor scale is based around the following half step, whole step, interval patterns. So you start on a note, then you take a whole step, a half step, a whole step, half step, whole step, and a whole step. A whole step is where you play a note and you skip a fret. A half step is where you play a note and you play the next fret. So pick along with me the D natural minor scale. So D5, all on the A string, the bottom string. Okay, E7, F8, G10, A12, B flat 13, C15, and D17. And that's our D natural minor scale. Here are our new chords of the week. Remember, chords can have more than one name. That's called enharmonic. Same sound, different name. Okay, enharmonic. So we have G sharp or A flat. So you're going to bar the 3rd fret and like you're making an F there. Okay, next we have G sharp minor and A flat minor. So 2nd fret of the bottom string, next 5th fret, next 3rd fret, and next 5th fret again. So it's like you're doing a G7 up a string and then adding that 2nd there. So it sounds like this. And then you have your G sharp 7 or A flat 7. It looks like an F with 2 more dots to the right. chord strummer, 8 of each, starting at the top. Then G sharp, A flat. 1, 2, ready, go. G sharp minor. G sharp 7. C sharp, D flat. C sharp minor, D flat minor. C sharp 7, D flat 7. F sharp. D flat. D flat minor. D flat 7. E flat. F sharp 7, G flat. F sharp minor, G flat minor. F sharp 7. E. D minor. D. D7. B. D minor. D7. Turning the page. Starting at the top. F, 1, 2, ready, go. F minor. C. C minor. C7. Try to make the changes smooth as possible. F7. So the least amount of finger movement. Keep the same finger and common in the same place for G7. E. E minor. E7. A. A minor. E7. A. E. D minor. D. D7. E flat. E flat minor. And then bar the 6, E flat minor 7. Next is our technique of the week, the Hawaiian turnaround riff in C. So a riff is a short repeated phrase in popular music and jazz typically used as an introduction or a refrain in a song. So you can see the H is the hammer-on, where you play the 0, and in the same pick you add in the 1. So here it is. So here's how you play the Hawaiian turnaround riff in C. So this string 0, 2, third string, second string 0, hammer on 1, 0 on the fourth string, first string 2, 3, 0, 2, 0, 1, 0, 2, 3. So play along to the Hawaiian turnaround riff in C. finger picking technique of the week is the alternation in finger picking. So you're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4 on each string, starting with the top string or the fourth string, the G string. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is the frets. 1, 2, 3, 4, next string. 1, 2, 3, 4, next string. 1, 2, 3, 4, next string. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was a low G string. If you have a high G string, it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, next string. 1, 2, 3, 4, next string. 1, 2, 3, 4, next string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's how you do the alternation in finger picking. So starting with the fourth string, do the strings 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth string, you're going to put the first fret 1, 2, 3, 4. So you use a different finger for each fret, and it sounds smoother than if you just always use one finger. It sounds choppy, right? So you want to use different fingers and you get a smoother sound. 1, 2, 3, 4, next string. 1, 2, 3, 4, next string. 1, 2, 3, 4, next string. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, next string. 1, 2, 3, 4, next string. 1, 2, 3, 4, next string. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, it sounds smoother than if you use one finger. Then it's very choppy. So get used to using different fingers.